Manchester United does not release a statement by latest tomorrow morning saying Ruben Amorim has been relieved of his duties as head coach at Manchester United, then they should not be considered a serious club again. In fact, they cannot be considered a big club again, because no big club in the world will take the amount of insult and shame that has been brought on them by one man. Ruben Amorim, the worst manager in Manchester United history. When Manchester United lost against Green Beans, I came out and said that this is a managerial problem. Sacking, people are telling me, you don't even need a coach to beat a 4th division team. What are you saying? How much more shame do you want Amorim to bring? How many more bad records do you want him to break before you sack him? We have not played up to 5 games in the Premier League. He has lost to 2 of 3 of his rivals, his biggest rivals, Arsenal and Manchester City, in even more disgraceful form. How much more shame? It is not the players, it is the structure. There is no structure. How dare you go and play Pep Guardiola's Manchester United with only 2 midfielders? He started 2 midfielders, a below average ungrateful, and a Bruno Fernandes, who is not a deep line midfielder, who has no business playing as a deep midfielder, playing as a 10. That is where his work is. He started those are the only 2 midfielders. Manchester City were playing 4 against 2 in midfield most times, with Rodri, Foden, Reinders, and even Bernardo Silva. Doku was even dropping in there too. How do you want to win a match? Watch the match and analyze the tactics. If you watch the match well, you will see these things. What has Ruben Amorim's system done to warrant benching Kobe Mainoo? What has Ruben Amorim's system done to warrant playing Bruno Fernandes out of position consistently? Start Sesko, like saying Jen. He started today. What came out of it? Where were the crosses to him? You have your wing backs playing as your wingers. What kind of system is this? How do you think a big club like Manchester United will survive with this system? What? See, Haaland is unhuman. He's alien. All these players are amazing. But I'm telling you, Manchester United were not even that great today. Very good performance for them, but they were not even that high-level Man City that you know I mean. And yes, they still destroyed Man United 3-0. It could have been 4. It could have been 5. They missed chances. Tijan Reinhardt could have made it 5. Haaland could have had a hat-trick today. You spent over 200 million on attackers when you need midfielders. You cannot tell me that a manager is not involved in these decisions. It was obvious you needed a midfielder. Baliba was there. You spend this amount on 3 attackers. And you're saying the manager should not be sent away. You will live and die on the heel of Bruno Fernandes, who I will not blame. I will never blame any player, because this is a structural failure. You allow your centre-back, Lenioro, to go and be facing Doku, who had fun today. Look at Foden. He has become daddies to Manchester United. How much more shame can a club take? He has done too many atrocities. How much more shame do you want him to bring? How much more do I have to even say for you to buy the Man United home away or third kit, or the Man City home away or third kit from the Adidas Tech store now? Since you people not listen to me on that one, go and buy jersey. Go to the Adidas Tech store, message us on WhatsApp with this phone number above. Delivery is worldwide. Go and shop for any jersey now. Go there. It's a big disgrace that a club of Man United's magnitude, and many of you that have seen glory, have seen greatness, will still have the effrontery to come out and defend this manager. Don't you have shame? You wonder why I'm so pissed at this Man United performance. It's because I said Man United should beat Man City, because Man City is my enemy. Man United is my big enemy. I hate them too. But Manchester City, I hate them even more because of what they have done to me in this life. If I was supporting you today, I was supporting you wholeheartedly. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. I didn't know that Man United is my enemy too. It's a shame. It's a shame that we have people defending it. And I'll talk about Man City in the next video. I'll talk about Manchester City. But as for Manchester United, this should be the nail in the coffin. You don't need any other thing to tell you that you should sack this guy. He's taking you nowhere. There is no structure. He's making the club bad. The academy players are getting worse. Everything about the club is deteriorating. 14th position already. 4 games into the season. No European football. You are playing 1 game a week. It's a shame. He's out of the Carabao Cup already. How much, what more does Amorim have to do to be sacked? To all of you that are always defending him, what more do you want to see? Do you want to see your club in championship? Because that's where he's taking you to. He's taking you somewhere, and where he's taking you to is the championship. Back to Manchester City. Erling Haaland is the best striker in the world. There is no debate. I don't care if your striker was bought for 100, 200, 300, 1 billion. There's no striker that will be better than this guy in the entire world. I am a Liverpool fan, and I am telling you that Erling Haaland, this is an alien. This is a glitch in the system. This is a robot. What a player. 50 home games for Manchester City, 50 goals. 89 goals in the Premier League. He has done it in 153 fewer games than any other player. He keeps breaking records upon records. How old is he? Is Haaland older than 24? It is an anomaly. And the way his all-round play has improved this season is unbelievable. Haaland is now doing playmaking. Haaland is now dribbling. He gave a beautiful pass to Reinders, who had a poor game, who should have finished today to make it what? 4-0. In the defense, when it was time to defend corners or set pieces, my brother, this guy was a world-class centre-back. Is there anything he cannot do? He was there heading the ball, making clearances. I was like, bro, what can this guy do? He's a freak of nature. A 6'5" player moving the way he moves. Look at those two finishes. Laser finishes. Jeremy Doku today, my other contender for man of the match, if not for Haaland, and the fact that his all-round play and his defensive contributions were so good, I would have given Doku man of the match. From the start of the game, that move to even get the first goal to cross to Foden, who, by the way, has become a consistent Manchester United daddy. I think he's now top 5 in goals scored in Manchester derbies. He just finds a way to always score in the Manchester derbies. Doku with a beautiful move, and then the pass and the header from Foden. Second goal for Haaland too. What a pass. And then the finish from Haaland. My God. The composure. The chip. How sublime was that move? How beautiful was that move from him? Donnarumma. This is why Donnarumma was signed. That save from Mbeumo, that volley from Mbeumo, that save, this is why this guy was signed. He's shot stopping. I've told you that over the last year, I've noticed that Pep Guardiola is now valuing shot stopping over this plane of football. There's a reason why Ortega was starting over Ederson. And the goalkeeping position was a pivotal position, and Manchester City is just so lucky that they were able to snatch up this Donnarumma in this market opportunity. Donnarumma falling out to PSG. You basically got one of the best goalkeepers in the world for a good price, because the PSG wanted to let go of him. He wanted to leave PSG, and then Manchester City needed him. So they were always going to come to a good compromise. What a performance from him. Clean sheet on his debut. Looked like he had been with the team for so long. Look at how the team ran to hug him. Immediately he saved that Mbeumo save, because he said, hi, Haaland, the way he ran to hug that guy, hi, Ederson would tear ACL if he tried this one. Ederson can never do this. And honestly, right now, Manchester City is building a foundation to greatness, to coming back. We didn't even see the best of them. This is not the best of Manchester City. I cannot even say they are back, but they still destroyed Manchester United 3-0. Honestly, this impaired me today. You guys know me. I'm not a fan of Manchester City in any way or form. I am anti-Manchester City. Anything that Manchester City stands for, represents, I am against it. But today, honestly, it was a massive and great comeback from them. It was a beautiful performance from them. They did well. And the painful thing is that this is not even the best of Manchester City. That's why I'm so scared of them. Because I know at their best, how many teams can compete with them? At their best, they won a treble, a domestic treble, a continental treble. They won every single trophy they could win at their best. So we know at their best, they are literally almost unbeatable. And then they have this. See, Haaland now has gone from that young boy that came into the Premier League that was a, prodigy, that young star talent. He has now become a leader in this Manchester City team. The way he was instructing players, Savinho, go and press there, Doku, go and press there, come back. The way he was in the box making those clearances is just showed to me that in the next 1 or 2 years, he's going to become Manchester City's captain. He has captain credentials. He has that leadership in him, and he shows that he loves the club. He has signed a 10-year contract with the club. So he's going to be there for a while. So I believe that Manchester City, Haaland is your best next candidate for captaincy. This season already, Haaland has scored how many goals in the Premier League? How many goals? 5 goals in 4 games. I will not put it past Haaland to break his record again for the amount of goals scored, because the way goal scoring has become so free for him this season, I think he has only not scored in 1 game so far this season. Every other match he has scored in the Premier League. I mean, away in international break, he scored 5 goals and had 2 assists against Moldova. And I said, can he replicate that here today in the Premier League? And he can. He didn't score against Tottenham. That was the only team he didn't score against. Against Tottenham. That's insane. So Manchester City right now, they're coming back strongly. They're coming back slowly. Rodri had a decent game, but he didn't have his best of game. Obviously, I'll give him more time. Kusanov at right back. I think that will be the starting right back because Pep has gone with Rico Lewis. He has gone with what's his name? Nunes. It has not worked out. But Kusanov at right back looked like the best candidate for this position. Especially the fact that his defensive play was very good today. O'Reilly at left back. I said this in my preview. I said, why is O'Reilly not starting at left back? Last season, he showed it. He has the structure. He's physical enough. He's technical enough. Put him at left back. Play Gvardiol there. And you can choose whoever will be your second left center back because Diaz sometimes needs to misbehave. But Diaz is probably your best guy because, he has that leadership in him still. So this is not the best Man City product. They still had more injuries than Manchester United. So there's no excuse at all for Man United. Cherki was out today. So many of their first team players were out today. Kovacic, I think Rico Lewis, and so many of them were out today, and they still got this win today. So it's a good start for them. We'll watch them against Napoli in midweek and we'll see if this trend will continue. But as for Manchester United, it is very simple. Sack Ruben Amorim. He has to leave the club today. It's a thing of pride. It's a thing of have a little bit of self-respect. That is the stage Manchester United is at currently. Have self-respect and let this guy go. I know the club will suffer a lot of loss because when you let him go, you have to pay his salaries. All the players he has invested in, they have to go. But I mean, you have to basically save the sinking ship because Man United currently is a sinking ship with Ruben Amorim as the captain. He's taking the club nowhere. He's sailing this club nowhere. Other than to perpetual failure, to perpetual sadness. There's nothing he has to offer to the club. He has been given over a year now. There is still no structure. The midfield is still not there. The wing-backs are still not there. And our man of the match today, by the way, is Erling Haaland. I would have given Doku, but just write Haaland in the comment section if you watch the video up to this point. I hope you have liked the video. I hope you have subscribed. I hope you have shared. Let your club get relegated. And Man United fans, if you want Amorim to be sacked, like the video. If you don't want him to be sacked, like the video still, please. Support the channel. It's very, very important. But there's nothing more I can say. It is as simple as ABC. Amorim has to leave. He just has to leave. As a rival fan, it's crazy that I have to come here and talk about this like this, but I'm a football analyst, and I still have to analyze the game exactly as it is. And it is just clear that he's taking Man United to no other place than to relegation. And it's not a joke. He has relegated you guys from Europe already. Amorim has relegated Man United from Europe, but we could not dip that. Next thing, he has relegated you from the Carabao Cup. Next will be the FA Cup, and next the Premier League, the final nail in the coffin. So Amorim, you had a whole of international break to work on this team, and the entire thing that you came up with, because in your press conference said he didn't sleep throughout the international break. This guy is a poet. He can talk well. He knows how to move a crowd. He knows how to wax lyrically. I did not sleep throughout the international break. I was working throughout the international break on this rubbish. This is the rubbish we're working on. Man United did not play. They played rubbish. They didn't play anything. And it's all on you. It is all on the manager only. No one else to blame. Stop looking at other people to blame some of it. It is only Man United. It's only the Man United manager. Yes, Mbeumo could have been better in the final third. He had some chance, but how much can he do when the structure that he has been putting is failing? So please go and shop at the Adika Steak Store. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And congrats to Manchester City. I just hope that they are not back. I genuinely just hope that they are not back. And sack Amorim. And thank you guys for watching the video. Probably don't even sack him. Keep him. Let's be laughing. I appreciate you guys. Adika 6 is out. And peace out. Please like the video. Please, I don't beg you. And comment, please, so that the video, you understand.